A few days back, Netanyahu seemed isolated. Today, he is shattered. There is rage in Israel over the American deal with Iran, and both friend and foe seem to be blaming one man, Netanyahu, for what has become an Israeli nightmare. The war started by Trump at Netanyahu's urging has become the biggest boomerang in Israel's history. Netanyahu's ally, in fact, Itamar Ben-Gvir, the national security minister, has clearly said, "We are not partners to this agreement which does not safeguard our security," quote unquote. And according to the man who will be challenging Netanyahu in the elections this year, Yair Lapid, the deal was shaping up to be one of the most shocking failures in Israel's foreign and security policy, entirely registered in Netanyahu's name, quote unquote. When Donald Trump reportedly verbally abused Netanyahu over a call earlier this month, when he reportedly said without ambiguity that everybody hates Netanyahu, it must have seemed like the low point in a turbulent career for Netanyahu, but it just keeps getting worse for him. And today he stands cornered from all sides. In Israel, where the domestic anger is mounting over the US-Iran deal, and just to make matters worse for him, Donald Trump is making it absolutely clear he's not just unhappy with the Israeli prime minister, he seems ready to have found a better choice, saying in as many words that Syria can do the job if Israel cannot when it comes to Hezbollah. First, listen into what Trump had to say. According to him, there can be no Israel without Donald Trump.
Without the United States, there would be no Israel. Without me, there would be no Israel, because no other president was willing to do what I did. I've had a great relationship with Bibi, but now Bibi has to be more responsible.
U.S. President Donald Trump said he suggested to Israel that the Syrian president should deal with Lebanon's Tehran-backed Hezbollah, as the Israeli campaign was causing too many casualties. Not just that, Trump praised the Syrian leader as doing an amazing job, quote unquote. According to Donald Trump, if Israel cannot do the job without killing everyone else, then Syria will do the job. Listen to this.
I'll tell you what, Israel's fighting Hezbollah too long and too many people are being killed. And you don't have to knock down an apartment house every time you're looking for somebody, because there are a lot of people in those apartment houses, and they're not all Hezbollah, that I can tell you. And I suggested to Israel to let Syria take care of Hezbollah. Because to be honest with you, I think they do a better job of doing it.
Donald Trump did not mince any words. In fact, he said he is not happy with the way Israel had handled themselves with Lebanon and Hezbollah. And according to him, they should have been able to do the job faster. It seems to have gone beyond seeming like just friction between the two leaders, Donald Trump and Netanyahu, while the two seem to be just about tolerating each other at several points. From what has come out, Trump has tried to now play things down by stressing that he has a great relationship with the Israeli prime minister. Remember, Netanyahu avoided criticizing the US-Iran deal and has claimed that Israel has achieved its main goals in the war by eliminating the quote-unquote existential danger posed by Tehran. But just imagine the heartburn for Netanyahu at a time like this, when his hands are tied, being roasted at home by various leaders who are lashing out at him over the handling of the Iran war. Israel's former prime minister and opposition leader criticizing Netanyahu, questioning if Israel even achieved its goals. Also, is the deal just a band-aid remedy, dealing with the symptoms as of now without actually addressing the root causes of that crisis plaguing West Asia? Also, did the stocks of oil in the U.S. Strategic Petroleum Reserve falling to the lowest since 1983 actually push Trump to rush the Iran deal? That's the other question being asked. After all, stocks of crude oil in the U.S. Strategic Petroleum Reserve reportedly fell to 340.3 million barrels. That's the lowest level since 1983. And according to data from the Department of Energy, this is according to that data. Meanwhile, Iran is not holding back. According to state television, Iran's foreign minister has clearly said that the end of the Iran war included the end of Israel's occupation of Lebanon. It also quoted him as saying that Israel's continued occupation of southern Lebanon would violate the MOU reached between the US and Iran. And that, remember, remains one of the key sticking points. Netanyahu has refused to order withdrawal of troops from southern Lebanon earlier, remember. Will the signing of the deal on Friday be more just about optics, a grand ceremony in trademark Trump style without yielding any actual breakthrough going forward? Or will West Asia get long-lasting relief? Remember, as of now, it remains unclear what exactly is a part of that agreement, as it is yet to be released publicly in full. And that brings us to the fundamental question here. The deal might be great in Trump's words, but for how long will it actually last? To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.